So I made a game and got it. I'm still working on it. By the way, it didn't take that long to learn how to code. No, seriously. Anyways, the controls are A, D to walk, left to right, space to jump, and E to pick up or drop cubes. I don't have got it open right now. I will. Yeah. I'm kind of right now. I'm kind of just looking at the recording screen, which is probably not the best idea, but oh well. As you can see, there's that. It shows you what level you're on. That's tutorial text, as I like to call it. And there's phrase that's actually separate from the actual game's stick counter. So yeah. Once I finish my game, the last the last part of the devlog for this game is gonna include the Steam page for it, because I'm actually putting this game on Steam, believe it or not. Level 4. This is the most recent level I've made. Yeah, the last time I tried making a devlog video, I quickly made it out of date, but I'm gonna try and upload this one as soon as possible. Ignore the music in the background if you can hear it, it's not from my game. Yeah, that's the level I've made so far. I have played my game a few times. Oh, and there's a pause menu. You can still move around with it. I made the alt in Kyoto just because it's free and I could easily find some tutorials about how to make a mode for the style I'm looking for. So I'm gonna show you what the project looks like in Godot. Hold on, I'm opening Godot right now. Okay, so this is gonna take a little while. Okay, Godot engine, and I'll just close that. So I'm gonna move that to my other screen. So this is what it looks like for level 1, which I just named test for no reason whatsoever. And yeah, at first I followed a few tutorials, got stuck, but then I used a coding course, and this is not sponsored in any way, it's just the most helpful coding course I've ever seen. It's called into the Gamedev from Zero with Godot 4. There is a free one for just learning GD scripts, but I didn't really use that because I knew there would be some things that I would want to know in the full thing. Anyways, the door wouldn't work as a scene. The player does work as a scene. I have some labels, which is basically what Godot uses to display text. So that's level 1. Oh, I guess I should show this script. So all of those is basically just those two are for the second cube, and then these are for a button. That's for a cube. This is where the magic happens, where it just moves the cube and stuff. And that's where it changes the level. And the fake sticks thing is basically just the cube. Sorry, not the cube. The player has a variable called sticks. If it's equal to 3, then then the level's completed. But as you could tell, in level 2, it says you have 3 sticks. But that's because there's 2 variables, fake sticks and sticks. If I go into the player script, that's just to fix an issue I was having, then here it is. It just adds sticks to fake sticks. So the issue I was having was that it wouldn't update the stick count when it started. The way I fixed that was just to put it in physics process, which I'm sure is inefficient, but oh well. In level 2, I introduce something that I call an opal. I was having some difficulties with when you try to pick up the cubes, it would pick up the opal, but then I scrolled up to the set of add-on readies and realized that both cube 1 and opal were set to rigid body 2D 2. Yeah, and in each level it sets the fake sticks variable. These are for the buttons again. Here's what the opal looks like, by the way. I really like my texture work. Also, I recently got access to an HDMI cable which lets me have 2 screens. I have OBS on my computer screen and Godot on the second one. Anyways, the stick is the main collectible. I'm planning on adding something called bread, which would just give you an achievement when you collect all the bread. Yellow Dog and I talked a bit about how I would do that yesterday. I would basically just copy the level, but have a variable of bread set differently. But I think that would be a bit weird. I might do it. Anyways, I already have a plan in my head for what it's gonna be. And I made all of the game mode myself. Level 4 I made today, like I've said. And yeah. Also, today I changed space to be, jump to be space. Before it was W. And I also made the player slightly slower because, yeah, it was kind of difficult. That's basically the doorbell, the sound you just heard. Yeah, the controls were difficult because the player would just move way too fast. Yeah, for some reason I really like puzzle platformers, and I like Puffins a lot. My favorite board. Yeah, the reason I use Godot and Kyoto is because both of them are free and open source. No offense to anyone using Unity or Unity themselves, but I just don't want to deal with each install of my game costing me, I think, 20 cents each time. Yeah. Also, Godot is kind of lightweight, and yeah, my storage isn't good. Like, not good at all. Also, comment if you want to play tests. Well, actually, I guess in the description I'll just have if like my mouse is covered in sweat. I'll just have a download for the version of the game that I show off. I'm not making it for Mac because, yeah, I can't really, like, for it to run on a Mac without developer mode, I don't really know how to make that work. So yeah. Anyways, the cube is basically the same as the opal. The only thing that's different are the textures. Some of the things about the hitboxes and the name. Yeah. Anyways, it's a lot easier to learn how to code than you think. The problem is, no one really teaches you how to code very well. And tutorials don't help with teaching you how to code. They more of just, like, you can follow tutorials, yeah, but, you can't combine tutorials to make a cohesive game. Pretty much all of what I did was, in this game was tutorial-less, other than learning how to make the art style, the first few puzzle elements. Yeah. Anyways, my featured channels thing will now have, I think it's called GD Quest, because the owner of that channel is also the owner of the course I used, and a lot of what they say here I feel is actually true. Yeah. I'm putting this on Steam, like once the game's done, it's gonna be on there for about a month, and then I'll like let people get the game, just so that just like make sure to wishlist it so that others can know about it, because I want and more than like I want a lot of people to know about it. I'm planning on having the game be $4.99. I mostly do game dev as a hobby. On the tile map, the tiles would not be like the tiles aren't like this by default. I had to change the scale. I just scrolled down because I couldn't see it myself. My computer kind of was blocking it, but you can see it. Anyways, if you have any ideas for a puzzle element or just like a level layout, then tell me what it does and the name of it, as well as what it should look like. And if I think that it fits my game, I'll add it. It's supposed to be a casual 2D puzzle platformer. Yeah. If you don't know if you're not good with WASD and space for controls, I'd suggest that you practice level 1 before you practice the controls on level 1 before you move on. Yeah. So yeah, that's my game. I think that in total I made it in total so far, as of 7/11/2024, I spent, I'm gonna guess, a month on it. Anyways, bye! If you didn't leave, then just remember, please comment any ideas you have for the game, because I'm kind of low on them, other than level layouts. Anyways, bye to you as well. I'm gonna stop recording in 3, 2, 1.